Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back to some more of Let's Play Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals. Last time we left off, we were at a casino, but the time for funny games is over with, as we got some whales! Ho ho, it's a whale of a tale indeed, isn't it? Finally we get into a little fight here on the ocean. Johnny's still got the, what was it called, the burning blade? A burning sword, I believe? Oh, boobies! Oh, that came out of nowhere. I love how Radish, just like this Easter Island head, sitting on deck with us. Oh wow, that hurt a lot too. Oh man, I'm really worried about Lexus. He's only level 28. I definitely don't know how well he's gonna fare against some of the harder enemies that we have coming up. But to progress with the story, you'll come over here to this town, next to this gate, which we obviously have to have open to move on. This is Orolo Kingdom? They don't have a castle here, but they take pride in themselves. And Prince Leon's visiting Dunkirk right now. Well, we don't have to go there, but first, let's hit up the shop, shall we? Got new weapons for just about everyone. And by doing this, though, unfortunately, I'm removing Johnny's burning blade, which means that he won't be super great against the water enemies, but I don't plan on doing a lot of sea battles, at least not too many of them, because they're just, you know, I'd rather fight in the overworld. Although all sea enemies are vulnerable to fire attacks, so I could probably just have Selen and Lexus use Fireball, and that would take care of just about any sort of fight that we might get ourselves into. Let's see what else we can do. Ooh, silver hats! Silver hats all around, I say. And I think we'll pass on the tough buckler. Alright, sounds good, and I would assume that since this town doesn't even have a kingdom, it probably doesn't have a magic shop. Ooh, Ruby Icon to Dunkirk. Ruby Icon? Wait a minute. Didn't we know some guy that made ruby stuff before? I think we had to save him from a giant spider, if I remember correctly. Anyhow, let's go to this, doesn't look like much, but it's what's on the inside that's important. That's right, you keep up that, mentality. I'm sure it will work out for you just fine. Assuming I don't have to talk to you ladies, let's check out what this guy's got to say. You must have permission from Prince Leon to go through the water gate, but he's in Dunkirk, and we can't open the water gate until he gets back. Oh. Okay, so now I gotta go find a place called Dunkirk. Well, alright. Oh, no exit that way. Damn your town, only being accessible through one route. Alright, so Dunkirk's actually really easy to find. If you just go up north here and, you'll run into a fight with she-vipers and unicorns. What? Those are swordfish. Those are definitely not unicorns. Come on, game. I mean, I know there might have been some issues with the translation and all, but seriously? Unicorn? No. Man, I guess it's no stranger than having that Easter Island head on deck with us. But it just looks so great right there. So aesthetically pleasing. Battle Anger! Oh man. Well, forget about having to use fireballs. We can just use Battle Rage the entire time and take care of any enemies, it would seem. I like it. I like it a lot. So here we are in Dunkirk. Welcome to the castle. Let's check out what they got inside here. This is a really big castle, actually. They have everything here. They have an inn, they have a shop, they have a save point. Inside the castle, our legend says that someone has the ruby icon, the spirit of happiness descends. That spirit is here in this castle. How exciting! Well, that wasn't a very appropriate voice for a little girl at all. Oh well. Too late now. Let's see what they got in the shop here. We have the best stuff around. Well, there you go. You got me sold. And by the best stuff, you mean the same stuff that they had in the, Orolo? I'm not going to be able to pronounce the name of that town very well, I don't think. Hello folks, step up. Awesome. So we got a magic shop here. Everything is really pricey. Shield increases magic defense. Courage increases defense in battle. Mirror repels magic. That's intriguing. And Coma, we actually got that spell when we were in the ancient cave not too long ago. I think I'm going to buy Mirror just because it sounds intriguing. And it costs a lot, but that might be a complete waste of money, to be honest with you. But oh well, whatever. What's done is done. To the north lies a huge dungeon. And connected below to a country called the Gratz, there's a country below the dungeon? Well, I have a very good feeling we're going to have to be going to this dungeon. That's weird, though. It's like the Goron City or something like that? I mean, seriously. Who has a country below a dungeon? That sounds really strange. I'm trying to conceptualize this. My mind's getting blown in the process. So everyone's talking about this ruby icon. It must be really important. I hate how the throne room here, you don't have to, like, navigate around to try to figure out where it is exactly. The prince is in here. Let's go talk to the prince. He decided to give away a national treasure to ensure peace between the two countries. Oh, well, that was very noble of him. What do you have to say, Mr. Prince? The signing ceremony is tomorrow and marks a new start for the future of our country with Dunkirk. I truly hope that the ruby icon will bring peace to our two countries. Well, I sure hope it does. Look at it right there, in all its ruby beauty. Looks very nice indeed. And over here is the throne room. A really tiny throne room. I never thought the royal would give up the ruby icon. Oh, the ruby icon is mine at last! How wonderful! Oh, she seems a little caught up with wanting priceless gems. Not exactly the best queen in the world, I would imagine. Oh, what's going on here? Did you find it? No, I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, we gotta tell Prince Leon about this. What? Oh, are you guys serious? Are they the messengers from Royal? Why are they in such a hurry? Has something happened? Oh my gosh, are you serious? I just saw the ruby icon literally a minute ago, and now you're gonna tell me that it's been stolen, I bet. It's a good thing I just happened to have a contact of a guy that's really good at making replicas when need be. So if you remember, way back in the game, even though this game doesn't give you any instruction at this point on exactly what to do, you want to go back to Clemento. You might remember this from the big spider fight that we had back in like part 10, I think. Talk to this guy over here. Oh, Johnny, it's been a while. What brought you here this time? I have a favor to ask. We've done so much for me with the ruby apple thing, I'll do whatever I can. Jaffe, do you know the ruby icon? What? Ruby icon? Of course I do. That's my teacher's work. Oh, really? Yes, the icon was really something. I still remember it clearly. My favor is for you to make that icon. What? But my skills are nowhere near my teacher's. Without the icon, two countries are on the verge of peace may come to blows. But, what? You're talking too fast. But you always told me someday you would surpass your teacher. I know, but why don't you try anyway? Please? Alright, since you said please, how can I resist Jonny the Fighter? Thank you. By the way, I won't be able to get a ruby size anywhere. What should I use instead? Well, might as well use red glass. I mean, what other options do we have? Alright, I'll start on it right away. So he's going to go do that, and we're going to technically go to sleep, although it's not really going to sleep because our stats are not back to where they were. We don't have full HP or MP, but whatever. What's done is done. This is amazing! It's just like the real one, Johnny. I can't believe you did it from memory. Seriously, that's pretty impressive. Never forget an icon once you see it. It's not exact, but it's the best I could do. This will do. Everything will be just fine now. Thanks. I'm glad my work can be of help. Thanks again. We got the ruby icon! Very exciting. So anyway, we'll never have to go back to this hellhole of a town ever again. Let's get away from here as quickly as possible. Use Selin, warp back to Dunkirk. Wherever Dunkirk is. Nope, not that one. That one, yes. And we will make our way back, and hopefully this wasn't all in vain, and they will just accept it as being the actual ruby icon, and we can just move on to greener pastures. Maybe we can go collect some more flowers. That turned out to be pretty exciting, right? Yes, get out of my way. I do have business to attend to here. Your Highness, let me present this to you. This is... But how did you get it? I guess it works, Johnny. Shut up, Selin! What are you doing? Ooh, in any case, I'm so relieved that it was found. Now everything will be okay, Your Highness. No, this will not do. Your Highness, you noticed? Yes, this is amazingly crafted, but this is an imitation, is it not? What? An imitation? Good grief! It looks just like the real one. Not to those eyes. Looks aside, it lacks the devilish power of the icon. This is the work from a friend. I apologize for thinking that you would... No apologies necessary. I should thank you. I can't postpone the ceremony, so I'll use the statue. I hope the ceremony ends peacefully. Please attend the ceremony. You saved Orolo. Your Majesty, as testimony to our goodwill and our country's, please accept this ruby icon. Oh dear, this is the ruby icon. Just as I heard, it is indeed a beauty. The ruby icon, it's mine at last! Huh? This is not the ruby icon!
What? They're preposterous!
Prince Alex, are you trying to insult me? Do you think that I cannot see through this fraud? I do not want to hear any excuses. If Dunkirk wishes, it can invade Orolo within moments.
This is most unorthodox.
Stop this nonsense, Mother.
Princess Thea.
Prince Alex came to our country with the real ruby icon. During his stay, it was stolen. If anyone is to be blamed, it should be us, Mother.
Good heavens, is this true?
Everyone in the castle knows this. Only you and Father have been in the dark.
I did not know. James, gather the soldiers at once, and have them look for the ruby. Where's James?
Your Majesty, James has been gone for a couple of days.
What?
Where in heaven's sake did he go? Someone saw him up north, towards that north dungeon.
North Dungeon? Most unorthodox. Besides, the monsters will never let him in.
I cannot say, Your Majesty.
Just find the statue, and send someone to the North Dungeon, just in case.
Yes, Your Majesty. Right away, Your Majesty.
My goodness, what is happening?
No matter what,
I will not proceed with the ceremony without the real ruby icon. Ah, I ran away.
I apologize, Prince Leon. Yes, I know. The Queen is crazy and only obsessed with material objects. That's alright. Queens tend to do that every now and again. I suppose we should probably look for that icon. But who would have stolen an icon like that, huh? Well, I do have my sneaking suspicions. 2 particular guys from way back in the LP. But, nah, it couldn't be them, right? Right? Well, anyways, guys, sorry this episode was mostly all dialogue, and I read a lot of the sentences wrong, but I think I kind of improvised pretty well there, if I do say so myself. This has been the Johnny Cage. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you have not, and next time, plenty of action and a really long dungeon. Talk to you then.